Welcome to Behind the Counter, behind another counter. And we're over at Greengate today, just hanging out and stuff. This is a different kind of comic book store, as you'll see by the end of the show, hopefully. And you also notice that my sidekick Peanut is not with me today. Sadly, he has to work, which happens from time to time. So we've got Matt with us today. Matt's a good friend of ours who I met here at Greengate, which is a great meeting place for people. So we'll just get started on the stuff that they have here. To begin with, animes, which is, manga is the comic, anime is the cartoon movies and stuff, and cartoon shows. Like, we have Samurai X, which is a really, really great series. It's the prequel to Rurouni Kenshin, which is on Toonami right now, which I believe is on the same time that this is on, at 6:30.
I think so.
Which is a good thing I have two TVs. And then, what else do we have? Pray for Samurais. That's about it. You watch it, you'll know. We also got, Vandrad, which is a very, very strange series. I watched, the first stage, and this is number one of the second stage. And it's, space robots fighting and stuff.
It's very good.
Yeah. All this stuff is PG. This one does have a 13 and up on it, but it's PG-13, so, most children are okay to watch this. This isn't the stuff that you find on the internet with a whole bunch of tentacles and school children, okay? Karen, who owns Greengate, which we'll have on later, she doesn't really do that kind of stuff here. I mean, if you request it and you show proper ID, she might be able to get it for you, but it's very, very unlikely. Just stay to the internet. We also got other stuff here, like Love Hina, which I'm reading the manga, and this here is the anime. So you guys will start learning the difference, and next time you guys talk about it, you'll know. This is it's about the kid who he's been trying to get into college, and he keeps failing the entrance exams, and then he comes to this house to live because his parents kicked him out. And he comes to this house where his grandma used to take care of a dorm, and it's become a woman's dorm now, and he's the landlord. So, and all kind of wackiness ensues.
Hijinks. Lots of wacky hijinks.
Yay, wacky hijinks. Don't you get those DVDs?
Huh?
Didn't
yeah.
You start? Yeah.
I have 5 of them.
What'd you think?
It's very good. It's kind of confusing at first, but overall.
Yeah. Well, I read the mangas, and the mangas are good.
I missed a bunch of the mangas.
Up to number 9 now. Although I checked on the internet, they got 11 done. Just don't have it released yet. I like it. It's good stuff. She does have those, and we'll spotlight them later. Do you want to grab the Princess Mononoke? Yay! Now this Princess Mononoke is one of the all-time best anime movies to own. If you are a fan of anime, that's one of the ones to own.
Yes.
It's just a great movie.
That and Akira.
Yeah, there's the top 3 of Akira. Akira's number 1.
Yes, Akira has to be number 1.
It's just one of the best.
It's
I own 2 different versions. Or Akira. Yeah, whichever. They re-released it and they did, I guess, proper translations, and it's Akira. But
we don't care.
Yeah, anybody who's otaku, and you define otaku, right? You don't know what otaku means? You don't even know what it means.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I just don't know the
proper definition. Wow, what do I look like, Webster over here?
Yeah.
No. Otaku is the name for anybody who's a huge fan of animes and mangas, or most the pop culture stuff from Japan.
And games.
Yeah, a lot of RPG games and stuff. Those people are otaku. And if you're an otaku, you own Akira. You own 3 different versions of Akira. Which I'm almost sure I own too. And then Princess Mononoke is another one of the great ones. It was released to the theaters in America, but it didn't do quite well because it's an anime movie. And the only anime movies that do any good in America are Disney movies. And this one's a bit of a far cry from Disney.
But they got A very good voice acting cast for that movie.
Yeah, a lot of really good American
Very
voice
good.
actors. And well-known voice actors. Like Claire Danes was in it, wasn't she?
Yeah, and Billy Bob Thornton.
Wow. Which, makes it a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton was in it?
Yeah, and Gillian Anderson. Scully was in
Wow.
Princess Mononoke.
I didn't know that. I might have known it. I don't know. It's been a very short day. So then those are the animated stuff. She does have quite a few more, and she can order just about any that you can come in and think of. So, yeah, that's the anime section. Let's move on to comics. Hi, we're over we're in the comics room. She's got like a huge room devoted to comics. These are the boxes, and these are the comics.
Yeah.
And
Where do we start?
let's start with some Blue Monday, because most of the stuff, yes, alright, Comic Connection has comics, it being Comic Connection, but this is Green Gate. So you'll find stuff that you won't find over there, such as Blue Monday, which is, I'm a huge fan of the work.
Fabulous.
It's good stuff.
Yes, it really is.
It's sort of manga-ish, she has, China Cluxton Major has a bit of a influence of manga into it. And it's
The way high school should be.
good point.
Exactly what it is.
Good point. It's a good point.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on to Amelia Rolls. That's, it's sort of like the Peanuts, before it ended. Good stuff. She's like, it's the story of this little 8-year-old girl living her life and the wacky stuff that happens to 8-year-olds.
Ninjas.
Yeah, like ninjas attack and her superhero fan, club that she's a part of. And her parents are divorced, and that gives a lot of strife, but she deals with it by doing some really, really strange stuff. Which, it's, I think, almost bi-monthly, as it's issue 9 now. And I've been reading it since issue 1, and I like it. It's really good stuff. It's a different kind of comic book.
You read this one yet?
I have not read that one yet.
This is good. This is about this guy here, Rocky Lamont, and this, I don't remember his name. But he was good in the character, and it's about him basically living his life as a senile ex-rocker, basically. It takes place in England. And it's got a little bit of weird stuff to it, some like body swapping stuff. It's a very interesting comic. I've been reading this since number 1. This is number 4 here. And I think number 5 is either out or will be coming out soon, and it's a good read. So,
By Vertigo, which is a subsidiary of DC.
okay.
I haven't read any of the other ones other than these two. What's
Which villain?
yeah.
Okay. This is Kissing Chaos. This was a secondary story called Nonstop Beauty. It was released after the first one. And this is just about teenagers and, like, I guess you could kind of say inner city. They're all about, like this one right here, I've only read, this is only number 3. I've only read number 1 so far. But it's these basically kids who just screwing around with society, and they're doing, it reminds me a lot of the movie Fight Club and the way they do a lot of stuff. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's good.
And you also got this one too, didn't you? Delivery. Great man. We'll get Amanda on in a moment to read it.
This is Alice Sin and the Waking Dream. It's by a guy named Aaron Bordner who did Monster High School and Creaky Playground. And it's Creaky Playground and all that and his other stuff, The plot lines were a little bit lacking, but his art is great.
Yeah.
And this one is a really, really good story about a girl who fell asleep and drifts from dream to dream, and she's chased by a guy called Spring Heel Jack, and it's like the rest of them. It's just an overall good read, and I love it. I think it's great. So.
And she's also got, mangas, like actual mangas. Like here we have the Oh My Goddess. And this is the hand-in-hand book, which collects like the comic book issues. So this would be a trade paperback, but more often than not, you'll find the mangas in books this thick, like this. You can get the thickness of that. They're usually about this thick, and the art is phenomenal in this stuff. I mean, this is just the good stuff right here. Oh My Goddess is about a boy who dials up for fast food one night and gets a goddess instead, and he stays with her, or she stays with him throughout, eternity eventually. And there's, you know, if you're with the goddess, crazy stuff happens. You know,
Wacky. Oh,
it's insane.
yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm not right.
I've got a new toy.
We will have new toys. And this here is looking at the comic book, which is reverse. It's backwards. It's read from the right to left way. You know, it is. It's 100% authentic manga produced by Tokyo Pop, which has a whole bunch of really good mangas out. Yeah, and this is the front cover. And that's the back, which is backwards to everybody else. But once you get started, it flows just like a regular comic. Of course, after you get done reading one of these, go to a regular comic. It's a little awkward. Those are some of the books that you'll find here. You know,
Your voice cracked. Your voice cracked.
thank you. It happens. Well, you got to speak loud
Yeah.
with force.
Power and
With
grace.
power.
Arr.
Grr.
Grr.
Alright. Oh, and up there are wall scrolls. That's what those are called. They're like posters, but they can roll up. You don't really like tape them to the wall either. They have hooks that you can hang them off of. Really cool ones too. A lot of the animes that you find, you know, those are the wall scrolls.
Yeah.
And now we're on to the toy section.
I have 2.
93.
Oh no, I got another. Bigger blessed win.
Almost done.
Who's winning, Coach?
I'm just treating
And we're back behind the counter because we got fan mail. You know, if you give us the fan mail, no matter where we are, we'll read it. And Amanda's here with her halo and all that. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have another fan mail. It says, Dear Peanut, D-Boy, and Amanda, think you're doing a fine job. I had this real great fan letter to send you, but my dog ate it. She loves good baloney. Keep up the good work and have fun. Sincerely, Goofy Granny. She drew us a picture.
Another picture. Goofy
Thank
Granny's
you. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's a pretty good artist. She should bring in some of her stuff over to Green Gate.
Yeah.
This is because I draw stuff too. When she posts, she has this whole wall full of stuff that, you know,
Right.
the people who draw it, they put it up.
Green Gate's a really cool place to come. The owner, she's a great lady. She'll help you out. I mean, it's really cool. It's
Yeah.
a cool place to come.
And we'll bring her on. Come on over here. Well, if you don't want to, then we'll just have your voice on here. We have our producer's voice on here all the time. And this is Karen.
Hi kids.
This is a Green Gate anime mom. Everybody calls her mom because she's a mom to all of us. And she's been a great help. I don't know.
She gives a lot of
Feed the
good
need.
advice to people.
Yeah.
We have our own little family here, and she likes to help us all out. It's really cool.
And she gives us some of the very unbelievably strange stuff.
Yeah.
Good
You know?
stuff.
Yeah, like the oh my god, it's like action figures, you know? Yeah.
You mean one of these?
Yeah, which we saw over there when we went
Which-
to the toys.
Costs
I'm a tucker.
Yeah.
$15.99.
Yeah, so, you know, she's all like, you want to get the whole set? And it's kind of hard to say no.
Especially for D-Boy.
Yeah.
Yes, people love OMG.
Did you tell her she can special order stuff?
Yes, I've been plugging that, special order,
Yeah.
anything, almost anything. I mean, she can't find you a purple spotted elephant, but she'll try.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure you probably could find a
Find it,
purple
yeah.
spotted elephant.
Plush.
Plush or ceramic. Is that paper or plastic? You have to throw yours on there. That's Heather. That's Karen's daughter.
The little freak.
Yeah, she's everywhere running around screaming. That's what she does.
But we love her anyway.
You get used to it. And let's see. Well, that's Green Gate. And then up next, Radar Men from the Moon. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.